everyone. Morning, Sean. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Maddie. Hope we're all well today. Hope you can all hear me okay as well. Okay, so yoga flow starting in a couple of seconds. Good morning, Michael. Just checking you can all hear me okay. Okay, are we all feeling okay today? Remember, if you've got any injuries today, just take anything that's too difficult, make it the easier option. If it's still hard, then just maybe don't do it. Okay, I hope you're all feeling all right though and ready. Okay, morning, Simon. Okay. Thank you, Alicia. You can hear me fine. Thank you. Right, shall we get going then? So we're going to start feet apart, just bending the knees. Okay, we're going to take one arm up and the other and release down. And again, up and release. And again, lifting up and releasing down. Bring the arms up and releasing down. And again, lifting up, releasing down. Bring it back up and down. And up and down. So just getting nice and warm, starting to get nice and loose. Just feeling the body start to relax as we move through the movements. And again. And we're going to do one more. Up and down. So now we're going to bring the hands out and over. Top arm's going to sweep down and in front. And again, arms go out and we block, same side. Front arm round and down. Arms out and block, round and hand through the heart. 2 more times. Sweep down. 1 more. And we block. And round. And down. We're going to add a new move. So we're just twisting from side to side, just allowing the body to rotate from side to side, sweeping the arms across the body. Just feeling nice and loose. And we're going to take our arms back out. Now we're going to block to the other side. Front arm sweeps down and relax. And again, arms up and block. Sweep down and round. Arms up and we block. Sweep down and round to the heart. And again, out and block. Down and round through the heart. One more time. We we go up and we block, down and round. Now take both arms up and into the heart, and up, into the heart. 2 more, up, and one last time. And hold it there, and release. Okay, so we should start to feel a little bit warmer. We're going into sun salutations next. So, standing at the front of your mat. So, feet together. We're going to take our arms up into the air. And we fold forwards all the way down to the ground. Bend the knees if you need to. Hands to the knees, flat back. Release back down. Step one foot and then the other foot back onto your knees to start with. Lower down. Small lift up, baby cobra. Really draw the shoulder blades together. Tuck the toes under. Push. Down dog. So pushing the chest towards the thighs. Front leg. We step forwards. Help it through if you need to. Bring the back foot in. Forward fold. Bending the knees, arms go out. We go up. And then we're coming back down behind and stretch. Arms go up. Forward fold all the way down. Hands to the knees, flat back. Make sure the head's in neutral position. We release back down. The leg furthest away steps back. Step into your plank. So options, full plank, easier on your knees. We're going to lower halfway down and hold. Release. And now we have baby cobra or up dog. Try and draw the shoulders back. Tuck the toes under. Downward dog. Really pushing that chest towards the thighs. Try and push the heels into the ground. Back leg. Steps forwards. Help it through if you need to. Bring the back foot in. Forward fold. Bending the knees. Arms go out. Up to the top. Release down behind. Stretch those arms behind. Squeeze the shoulders together. Bending the knees, arms come up. And we dive forward. Forward fold. Hands up to knees, flat back. We release back down. Front leg, steps back. Into your plank. One knees down for easier option. Release halfway and hold. Baby cobra or up dog. Pushing the hips down into the ground. Tuck the toes under. Into our downward dog. This time we're going to lift the front leg into our three-legged dog. So really pushing through the arms, pushing through the heel. Swinging the leg through. Help it through if you need to. Stepping the feet in. Bending the knees. Arms up. Release behind the back. Squeeze those shoulders. And we go again. And flowing all the way down. Bringing the hands up to the knees, flat back. We release back down. Leg furthest away from me, steps back. Into our plank. Squeezing down, holding halfway. Baby cobra or up dog. Making sure we draw those shoulders back. Tuck the toes under. Downward dog. Lifting the leg furthest away up. Three-legged dog. We swing it through. Step the other leg in. And now bend the knees, arms come up, all the way behind. Squeeze those shoulders together. And again, one more time each side, flowing down. Bring it back up, flat back. Release down. We step back into plank. Lower halfway, baby cobra or up dog. Toes under, down dog. Into three-legged dog. We swing the legs through. Step in, bending the knees, arms out. Bring the hands all the way behind, squeeze the shoulders together. And last time, we lift up and dive forwards, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Hands to knees, flat back. Release back down. Stepping up, furthest leg away. Into your plank. Lower halfway. Baby cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes under, into downwards dog. Three-legged dog. Swinging the leg through. Step the back leg in, bending the knees, stretching up to the top. Bring the hands behind, and a nice stretch to finish. Good work. Okay, so we should definitely feel warm now, and we're going into our standing strength next. So, we're going to start at the front of our mats, into our chair position. So bending your knees, pushing your hips back, arms are coming up to the ears. From here, the leg that's closest to me is going to step back. Make sure the back heel is lifted off the floor, and we're sinking our hips down. So if it's a bit hard, you can have the hands on the hips to make it easier. Make sure the hips are facing forwards. From here, bring the hands into the heart. Stretch them out. Take hold of the arm that's closest to me and stretch away. So we should feel this stretch all the way down the side. From here, drop the foot down, back arm comes into our leg, and we've got our Sun Warrior. We're going to lift the back heel up again, twist round to the front, and hold it here. Back to Warrior. Hands into the heart, taking the arms out again. Take hold of the wrist that's nearest me and stretch away. Drop the back foot down into Sun Warrior. Hold it here. And we're lifting that back foot again, up into, down into Warrior. And now if we can, sink low. Hold it as long as we can. Hands into the heart, hold it here. Turn it to face me. So now the back foot is facing the front. The foot out to the side that's bent is straight out. We're into Warrior 2. So just holding it here. If we can, sink a bit lower. Make sure the front knee doesn't go over the ankle. We're going to place the elbow onto the knee, top arm comes over. And if we can, your option is to drop it down, fingers to the floor. And release back out. Okay, so now we have the other side. So, give your legs a bit of a shake, standing into our chair. So, taking the other leg back this time. So I've changed directions. So the leg that's nearest you is back. Bring the hands into the heart. The arms go out. Take hold of the wrist and stretch away. Drop the back foot down, Sun Warrior. Really stretching up to the ceiling. Bring it back. Hands into the heart. Arms go out. Taking hold of the wrist and stretch away. Feeling that stretch all the way down the side. Drop the back foot down, Sun Warrior, and hold. And we lift the back heel again. This time sink lower if you can. Really stretch that back leg so it's nice and straight. Bring the hands into the heart. Open to Warrior Two. So making sure your knee isn't over the ankle. So holding here. And now we're going onto the elbow onto the knee. Top arm over the head. Really try and open through the hips. Open through the shoulders. Feeling that stretch all the way down the side here. And if we can, let's go a bit lower. So keep it here. Keep breathing. Nice deep breaths in and breathing out. Bring it back into Warrior Two and release. Okay, so that was a tough one for the legs today. But we haven't finished yet. Okay, so balance track. So we're going to start. I want you to try and pin the ankles and pin the feet together. And from here, we're going to take our arms out and up and lift onto our toes. Draw your arms by your ears. Try and squeeze the ankles together, squeeze the legs together. Remember, anytime it's too difficult, just drop back down onto the feet. Challenge. Bend the knees. Stay on the toes if you can. Hold it here. If this is too hard, just straight up on your toes. Can we go lower? Sinking down, squeeze those ankles together. Bring the hands into the heart, feet down and lifting up. So you're going to take one foot and bring it up into our tree pose. So our options here. Easy option, the foot stays on the floor and we just stay here. So if your balance is really bad, just stay in this position. To make it harder, you can go onto your calf. And the hardest option, lifting up onto your thigh. Make sure this knee doesn't come forwards. We push the knee back and we squeeze the bottom underneath. So our pelvis is nice and tilted, strong through the middle. Hands into the heart and we hold. And now we're going to take the arms out, deep breath in, and bring it through to the heart, breathing out. And again, a deep breath in, and breathing out. One more, deep breath in, and breathing out. Okay, so from here, you can either keep your arms into your heart, or we can stretch out. So we're going to take hold of the knee, either behind the knee or in front. So remember your option, you can have your hand into heart or onto your hip to make it easier. Harder option here. Hardest option, take your two fingers, wrap it around the toe, and we stretch out and just hold. So remember, if it's too much, just hold it here or here. And release down. So we're going to the other side now. Hands into the heart, tree pose. So option 1, option 2, or the hardest option, take hold of your foot, bring it up into the top of the thigh, hands together, really press the palms in, push that knee out, squeeze the bum in. Deep breath in, and breathing out. And again, a deep breath in, and we breathe out. And again, a deep breath in, and we breathe out. Hold it here, push the palms in. And now, if we can, we take our arms out, and we take hold of our knee, either behind or around the knee. Try not to let it drop forwards, keep that knee out. Remember, you can have your hand into the heart or on the hip. Challenge, 2 fingers around the toe, and we're going to stretch out. Hold it here. Anytime it gets too hard, you can just drop into an easier option. So it's your choice where you are. Release back down. So we're coming onto our feet again. Pin those ankles and those toes together. Up onto your toes. And we reach up. Hands into the heart. And again, a deep breath in. And breathing out. One more go. A deep breath in. And breathing out. This time the arms go up, and we're going to sink. So, if we can, as low as we can go. Pinning those ankles together. Really hold it there. Keep onto the toes. Try not to drop our heels. Come on, we can do this. Hold it. Hands into the heart. And release. Great stuff. Okay, onto our hip openers. So, this time we're going to go onto our knees, and I want one leg in front, and the back foot is just dropping down onto the flat of the foot. From here, we're going to take our arms up, push our hips forwards, and arms go up. Options, if it's too hard with the arms, just place them on your hips. Breathing in, really pushing forwards, and now bring the hands down either side of the foot. Again, really try and drop the hips down. Just releasing it here, feeling that stretch all the way through the legs and through the hips. We're going to now bring both arms in front of the foot. So we just hold it there, feeling that stretch. If you want to go harder, we can drop down onto the elbows. If that's too much, we just hold it here. So remember, it's your choice. You work at your own pace. See if we can get nice and low. Back up. We're going to place our hand on the knee and stretching up, really pushing forward. Try and push away with the hand and lifting up. Turn the hand over, and we're going to open up towards me. So you might use the back of this arm just to push the knee slightly so the knee doesn't drop in. If we can, we're going to look up to the back hand. If you can't, just keep the head forward, dropping as low as we can through the hips. Really feel that stretch. And release. We're going to change sides. So, onto our knees. Leg goes in front. Back foot nice and flat on the floor. Dropping the hips forwards. And we lift up. Just holding here. If we can, really draw those shoulder blades together. Feeling it work in the back as well. And now release the hands down, either side of the foot. Just taking a few breaths here. Feeling everything start to stretch out. Bring the back hand in front of the foot. Try and get our shoulder just in front of our knee. Really pushing the hips down to the ground. If you want it harder, we release down. So remember, you don't have to go there, you can hold it here. If you're quite tight in your hips, you might find this difficult. Just holding here, deep breaths in and breathing out. Bring it back up. The hand comes onto the knee. Push the knee away as we reach up to the ceiling. So really push those hips forwards. Use the hand to push the knee away. Really stretch that arm up. Remember, if it's too difficult with this top hand, drop it onto the hip. Hand on the knee, we turn it over. The back hand, we open towards me. So using this arm to help push this knee out. And if we can, we look back. Or if it's too difficult, just look forwards. Just hold it. Keep breathing. And release. We come into cross-legged position. So, bring one leg in front. Your options here, you can go onto your calf or onto your knee. So I'm quite tight in my hips here, so I'm just going to go, for now, cross-legged. Hands come behind, draw the shoulder blades together, push the chest up towards the ceiling. Bring the arms up, into heart. Take the opposite arm to the opposite knee and we twist, looking behind. Arms go out, up to the ceiling, into the heart, and we go the other direction. Hands go up. This time we're going to reach forwards as far as we can. If we can get our elbows onto the ground, just relax the head. Releasing out, we're going to change our legs over. So the other leg comes on top. So again, remember options. It can go on the calf, or it can go on the knee, or it can just be in front here. Okay, arms come out behind, draw the shoulder blades together, and we lift up. Try and push the chest up to the ceiling, making sure our knees are pushing down to the ground. Take our arms up, hands into the heart, opposite arm to our knee, and we stretch round. Look behind. And again, arms go out, up to the ceiling, Hands to heart, to our opposite leg, and stretch behind. Hands go out, up to the top, and this time we're going to reach forwards, forward fold down. Just go as far as you can. If you can get your elbows onto the ground and relax the head. Some of you might only be up here. Remember, everybody's body is different. We're all tight in different places. You just go at your own pace. Bring the hands behind, stretching up again. And releasing out. Okay, so we're going into our forward folds now. So our last one before we finish. So come up to standing. We're going to stand at the front of our mat, feet together. We're going to take our arms up. And we're going to fold down into forward fold. So options here, if you can't get your hands to the floor, just bend your knees slightly, relax in the hips, and just placing the hands down on the ground. Try and relax through the head. Bring the hands up to the knees, flat back. And now the leg that's nearest me is stepping back. We're going to have both feet on the floor and we're going to stretch down to that front leg. So feeling the stretch all the way down the back of the leg. If you need to, slight bend in the knee. Turn the body, walk the hands round to the front, feet face forwards. And now just relax the hands down to the floor and see if we can take our head nice and low. Lifting up, bring the opposite arm to the outside of the leg. Bring the hand behind and draw the head down to the leg. Walking the hands, we're going round to the other side, starting with our forward fold. Just releasing down, feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. And again, bring body round to the front, feet face forwards, relax down with the head. Taking the opposite arm over to the leg, other hand goes behind and draw the head into the leg. From here we lift up, we take it over into our triangle pose. So push the hips back, hand comes down to the leg or in front, or you may only be here if it's harder. And we just open the chest and we look up to the ceiling or we look down to the floor to make it easier. Bend the knee, stretch up, and we go to the other side, push the hips back, triangle pose. Bending the knee, just going to come down onto the floor, legs out straight, feet together, hands behind, try and get the fingertips facing the same direction as the body, draw the shoulders back and we lift up from the bottom, looking up to the ceiling. resting back down. And we're going to come into our finish. So just come cross-legged, just resting the hands onto the knees, just nice and relaxed, close the eyes, and taking a deep breath in, and breathing out. And again, a nice deep breath in, and breathing out. Bring the hands into the heart, open the eyes, and namaste. Okay, thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Feel free to give me any feedback, send me a message, and hopefully you all enjoyed it today. Okay, I hope to see you all soon. Bye.